Sad news for all of you, and I think sad news for all of our fellow citizens and people who love peace all over the world. And that is that Martin Luther King was shot and was killed tonight in Memphis, Tennessee.
That was April 4th, 1968, the day Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated. Robert F. Kennedy was here in Indianapolis when he spoke to the crowd. In today's focus, A Ripple of Hope, a documentary produced by Covenant Productions at Anderson University. I'm joined by the filmmaker Don Boggs from Anderson University and Kevin Swantek from Heartland Truly Moving Pictures. This seems like such a powerful documentary. What led to the creation of this?
Well, Angela, thank you for those kind words. Anderson University is very interested in social justice issues, and we're interested in racial reconciliation for our students and for the public at large. And I came to the university with a vision after discovering for myself this speech for the first time. And as a storyteller, I just had to tell it.
Tell us more about what it's all about, the documentary.
Sure. Well, it's 1968. We're in the midst of a presidential campaign. We're in the midst of a war in Vietnam, very controversial war. Does this sound familiar?
Yes,
to
it
where
does,
we are now?
Absolutely.
And Martin Luther King, of course, is the leader who has taken the African American population to a whole new level and justifiably revered by them. And Robert Kennedy is to do a campaign stop in Indianapolis. He appears in Muncie earlier in the day, finds out that King has been shot, flies to Indianapolis to learn he has been killed, and here he is scheduled to deliver a speech in a very poor urban area, primarily African American in Indianapolis, and against all of his advisors locally in Washington, D.C., with the exception of just one person, is advised not to come here. Concerns about his safety and the community going up in flames, as so many others did. Kennedy chose to come anyway, make that speech. And I think in the course of our research for the project, can be credited with helping keep Indianapolis peaceful.
Yes, I heard, because there was violence all across the nation except not here in Indianapolis. Let's take another look at the clip and then we'll talk to you.
We didn't even know that Dr. King had been killed until Robert Kennedy spoke.
I think most of the audience knew about it, but somehow here was a leader confirming that, yes, it is true. He has died.
It's as if the knowledge of it moved physically back through the crowd, which it did.
And it got real quiet. You could hear him. You could hear him. It got really quiet.
Martin Luther King.
Just a little bit more of the powerful documentary, Ripple of Hope. Tell us why Heartland is involved and when this will premiere here in Indianapolis.
Well, Heartland likes to support filmmakers in their positive stories they put on film, and this is obviously one of them. And with the community aspect involved in this, we're partnering with a lot of organizations around the city. Pacers Foundation is one who created the statue that now sits in the park at 17th and Broadway. So it was kind of an easy marriage right from there. And anything we can do to get stories like this out to the community is something we pride ourselves on.
So where will it premiere and when? Let's put that information up on the screen as you talk about
we'll
that.
have two screenings on Friday, April 4th, one at 1 o'clock for kind of geared towards students. The main one is at 7:30 at night. We'll have a Q&A panel afterwards to discuss the film and some different aspects of it. Don will be there and many other people from the area. So
they can call that number for more information. There's no cost for these screenings, is there?
Correct, it's all free.
Free screenings. It's really something I think a lot of people in Central Indiana will want to see, and we hope to hear more about it in the future. More screenings. Good to have you gentlemen with us.
Thank you so much.
The Ripple of Hope documentary. Back to you, Julia.
Angela, thank you. Well, it is the beginning of spring break for many Central Indiana students. If you're not heading out of town to the sunshine, will you see any sun and warm temperatures around here? Our Chuck Lofton will have one final check of the SkyTrack 13 forecasts for your weekend next.